What's up, guys? It's your mother boy back with another banging video. Make sure you nuke that like button and subscribe, or you. Now let's roll the 5-minute intro. What's up, guys? So first of all, I am so sorry it took this long to get this video out. My lack of time management skills and inability to multitask has become evidently clear, and I just want to let you guys know that I am working on myself and I have made zero progress on that so far. But on a different note, thank you guys for 1 million subscribers. I feel like that sounded way more underwhelming than it was supposed to, considering I hit 1 million subscribers like 2 months ago, but hey, we're celebrating it now, and that's what really matters. But seriously, thanks to each and every single one of you. This means the absolute world to me, and I am so sorry if everything I say sounds sarcastic. I'm working on it. I feel like it's like a condition at this point because so many of my videos are sarcastic. I don't even know how to speak normally anymore, but we're gonna work on that, and we're gonna get better, but for now, just you're gonna have to guess whether I'm being serious or not. So, good luck with that. Anyways, I made a post a couple months ago asking for you guys to ask me some questions, so I picked a handful of really good ones and a handful of really stupid ones, and we're gonna go through all those and see how many I can get through before I need to take a nap, so let's get after it. All right, what is your favorite skit that you've done to date? I'd say probably any video that I do about Apple is probably my favorite video to date. Basically because when the topic hits very close to home, and I've had an iPhone for like 10 years or something like that. The ones that are the best are the ones where like I have a sincere passion and hatred for a certain topic, and it tends to be Apple for the most part. Do you watch anime, specifically read One Piece? Do I watch anime? Does a bear shit in the woods? But yeah, no, I don't actually watch One Piece because I heard it takes like 250 episodes to actually get into that series, but my favorite animes of all time are gonna be probably Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball Z, obviously. Death Note's really good. If you guys have any recommendations for animes, please let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to like watch every good anime that exists. Make a list for me somewhere in the comments, and I will make sure I watch every single series without question. Let's see, how tall are you? All your skits are funny and relatable. I am actually 6'2", believe it or not. At least that's what my medical records say. So if you guys need proof, I can make those readily available for you, but 6'2" is my height, so yeah, just take it or leave it. I love your videos, they're always sharp. How much does throwing books at yourself hurts? Is that the right sentence? How much does throwing books at yourself hurts? Yep, no, you said that incorrectly. Now, this was probably the most asked question of all the questions, and honestly, yeah, if it looks like it hurts and it sounds like it hurts, chances are it probably hurts. Now, I've found ways of doing it to where it doesn't hurt as bad, but I've definitely left cuts and bruises on my face, and I've had to cut videos short because I just like couldn't continue. It's painful, and that's probably why you haven't seen a lot of me throwing stuff on my face recently, but I'll get back into it. I'm just trying to, you know, let my face heal. All right, how long does YouTube Shorts take to make, and how tedious is the process of recording videos? This is how I'd break this down. So for a short, it takes anywhere from like 6 to 10 hours to make, from like scripting to videoing to editing. YouTube videos, on the other hand, can take anywhere from like 5 to 6 days, depending, just based on like how complex the video is. Again, my time management skills suck, so just keep that in mind. You guys could probably make a video faster than I could, so yeah. Let's see, do you always get sideways, or is it something that only happens when dealing with people and companies you don't like? No, I pretty much only get sideways, yeah. It's the only way I'd like to get Whoops, sorry about that. I don't even know where getting sideways came from. I guess that's my catchphrase. I don't know if I copied that from somewhere or if I just started saying it, but I'm gonna keep saying it. I know a lot of people in the comments have been requesting me say that more, so I'm gonna try to incorporate that as much as possible. What is your favorite color of the alphabet? Probably your mother, if I'd have to make a pretty educated guess on that. What made you want to start YouTube? Well, first I started off doing TikTok before anything else, and that was like 2.5 years ago, so I don't even think YouTube Shorts was a thing back then. I started off on TikTok, and then about a year ago, YouTube Shorts just like blew up my channel. I went from like 1,000 subscribers last July to like, I think over 100,000 in like 2 months. YouTube is actually my favorite platform, probably by far. They actually pay their creators, the views and everything is just way more consistent. The audience is way nicer than every other platform. You guys are the best, like by far. All like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you guys are by far the nicest, so I love you guys the most, and thank you so much for your positivity. But I guess I should go over why I even started YouTube to begin with. I was in a dead-end job for like 4 years of my life, which is just, I mean, it was a good life experience, but I hated it. But I worked in the oil field, and I had to work basically like 100-hour weeks. The hours were insane, the conditions were insane. I hated that job so much that I needed some kind of creative outlet, something to like actually have something to look forward to. I was away from family a lot, and I didn't have a girlfriend. I still don't have a girlfriend, and I just needed something to like kind of express myself and So I started making TikTok videos. I guess this was like early 2021, and I just started making like 3 videos a week while I was like working. I just do it on the side. Very low production quality and everything. I was really just looking for something that I could grow outside of it and eventually quit, but I ended up cold quitting that job anyways. But yeah, I've been doing this full time since January of this year, so it's still very new to me, but let's see if we can keep this up. As long as I don't get canceled and I keep making videos and you guys keep somewhat enjoying it, I will never have to go to the oil field ever again. God forbid that ever happens. What do you do when you see people in public? So I've gotten recognized in public a decent amount, a lot more recently than in the past. But if you see me in public, just say, hey, I love your videos, or hey, I hate your videos. I'm like a really like open and approachable guy. So like if you see me in public, just like say something. Don't just stare at me, because I'll get really like anxious and just like think you're trying to like rob me or some shit. But if you see me in public, just like strike up a conversation. I'll freaking fuel the conversation. I can literally talk about anything, so just say something and I'll say something back. Do you do stand-up? I do not do stand-up. Will I do stand-up down the road? I don't really like talking in front of crowds. I'm a pretty anxious person outside of like, you know, my confined space of making videos in my apartment. But I might change my mind down the road, we'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna keep making videos in the comfort of my own home. What made you want to be a YouTuber? How did you gain YouTube followers, and any tips worth sharing? I kind of addressed the first part of this, but if you're trying to do YouTube or content creation, I would highly recommend you do something that you actually enjoy doing. Comedy ended up being enjoyable for me. That's how I've been able to do it for 2.5 years. But if I did like any other topic, I'd be absolutely burned the f out. Like, I almost feel burned out doing this now. So in terms of like growth and like strategy and stuff, you pretty much learn everything as you do it. So if you just make a bunch of videos and just make one little thing better with each video, you're gonna become good at making videos. If you look at me, like I'm still shit at film, but I somehow made it work. So I mean, if I can do it, you cannot. Anyways, next question. What fast food chain in America do you think is the best? Congratulations on all your success. Thank you very much, good sir. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really eat fast food that often. I used to, so I'm gonna have to give an honorable mention to probably McDonald's. As much as I shit on them, McDonald's has a very special place in my heart. If you guys could just fix the goddamn ice cream machine, you guys would be an A+ in my mind. Do you laugh a lot while making these? Also, have you hurt yourself by throwing pens at your face? You see what I mean? That question right there? People wanna know. I don't usually laugh when I deliver lines. Rarely I will, but for the most part, I try to like stay focused on the acting portion. Maybe I'll laugh afterwards, but usually I'm usually pretty good at delivering. Do you have a girlfriend at the moment? I am as single as a man could possibly be. Like, you could not be more single than me. One, because I'm single, and 2, because I make videos in my room all day, so I'm barely getting like outside interaction to begin with. Honestly, I've moved 6 times in the last 7 years, and I don't think that's helped my dating life at all. I think I've finally settled down in Charlotte for the time being, so maybe a girlfriend is imminent. Probably not though. Have you ever gotten any bruises from all the books and pens you've thrown at yourself? Yes, I have, and it feels awesome. Next question. What's your process in coming up with videos? How do you decide if it's a good idea or not? I'd say 60% of them are just random thoughts throughout the day, and then the other 40% is just me sitting at my computer and just trying to squeeze out ideas. I have a long list that I've kind of generated over time, so like if I don't have any ideas that day, I'll just kind of pull from that. But sometimes it's pretty tough, and I'll just sit there and stare at my computer for hours on end, and I'll question my life's purpose. So yeah, it just depends on the day, you know what I mean? How many times have you thrown a book at yourself? Yes. Yes is the answer to that question. Love the mild inconvenience vid. My question is, why did you choose sarcasm as your medium? I mean, most people choose gaming. That's because most people are fucking idiots. No, I'm just kidding. But comedy and sarcasm just kind of comes more naturally. It's more tied to my personality. Not saying that I'm funny. I'm mainly just saying that I'm stupid, to be frank with you. Do you have a team that helps make scripts, or is it just you on your own? Also, congrats on the big milestone. Thanks for the love. Actually, it's just me. 100% me. I do all the scripting, videoing, and editing. I would love an editor down the road because editing takes so long, but for now, I'm just a one-man team. I have a manager that helps with like brand collaborations and stuff like that, but one-man team for now, so we'll see how long we can do that before I burn out, so. Alright, well that was a pain in the ass. As you can tell, this is the second day I'm recording this video. My phone battery ran out last night, and also my brain battery ran out last night. I just gotta get my bearings here real quick, and back to the questions. What inspired you to go down the road of comedy skits? Was there a particular movie or channel that inspired you? Honestly, I didn't even know I was gonna be doing comedy skits like 2.5 years ago, so this kind of just like fell in my lap, I guess. I didn't know I had the ability to make people laugh, so I kind of found that out. But I used to watch a lot of comedy sketch creators like back in the day, like Whitest Kids You Know, Jimmy Tatro, Dom Mazzetti, and then Key and Peele, who were like the godfathers of comedy sketches. I watched them all the time. And I also watched like Family Guy and South Park like religiously, so like all those combined kind of of equals my sarcasm in a nutshell. So, have you been acting for long or done any acting before YouTube? Honestly, I have zero acting, zero filming, and zero experience whatsoever prior to doing YouTube and stuff. So, all this is very new to me, so I'm still a novice and I'm getting better every single day, but right now, I'm very much an amateur when it comes to like film and acting and all that stuff. We're gonna get better though, we'll see what happens. Do you feel awkward to record a video as your own self answering questions? I don't feel awkward doing it, but it is different than like scripting videos, because this is completely unscripted, so it's very tough to like kind of just talk in a camera and just not be f***ing weird. If you guys would ever want to see me do like reactionary type content or like streaming type content, let me know in the comments. I don't know if I'd even be good at it or not, but you never know unless you try. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if you guys would want to see like a secondary channel, because I've been thinking about starting one. I just don't really know what I would do in it. Got any hobbies? Not a lot of hobbies, to be honest with you. I try to work out 5-6 days a week just to like make sure I'm like in a good mental mindset to like upload as much as I do. Aside from that, I like to hike on my days off or like play video games. I'm also really into like electronic music, so if you ever look at my like Instagram stories, you'll see just like random videos of me at like EDM festivals or concerts. I actually have a little bit of a history with like creating electronic music like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. That's what, like before TikTok. I have some really shitty songs that I've created that will never see the light of day, but that'll be like kind of more of a long-term play. All right, so I think this is the last question of the day, so here we go. If you were in an arena that starts with 1 5th grader and increases by 1 5th grader for every wave you survive, and every 5 waves there's an 8th grade boss that it gets increasingly stronger, how many waves do you think you could last? Well, first of all, they make 8th graders pretty big these days. You know those kids that started puberty when they were like 9 years old? Those guys become monsters by 8th grade. I can up a million 5th graders, no problem. I think those 8th graders are really going to be an issue. So I could probably last about, I'd say 25 waves maybe. Maybe that's a little bit confident. If I had a really nutritious breakfast that day, I could probably get to 30, but yeah, I could up some 5th graders for sure. Now I think I'm going to finish this video up by showing you guys my plaque, which I think you can see in the background a little bit, but I'll give you guys a close-up so you can see it, and I'll do some last minute remarks. All right, and there she is. Look at that bad boy. She's gorgeous. Honestly, I did not think it'd be that big, to be honest. That's what she said. But you know, I can thank you guys 100% for this. This is you're doing mostly. I mean, I did all the work, but you know, thank you anyways. No, but seriously though, I can't thank you guys enough. This has been a complete honor and a blessing, and I'm so thankful to have such a supportive audience. I can't believe we made it to 1 million subscribers. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. Do I deserve it? Probably not. I didn't think so either. But yeah, thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. And 10 million subscribers, here we come. Later, guys.